Started back on this thing. We had to take a little bit of time off of working on this to get the race bike ready for this weekend or next weekend. Anyway, I got in here and started tearing this thing apart. First thing is that Eggcorn nut supposed to come off of that, and that's supposed to stay in there. And then that led me to looking, and that Eggcorn nut, the top is split. And that Eggcorn nut is fine, but it's supposed to have 3 of these and 1 single nut and washer. So if we come over here and look, let me see, there's our single nut, Eggcorn nut, which is fine, and a washer, and a washer. There were no washers on here, so I was not getting the clamping pressure to seal up the gaskets, which didn't really matter anyway, but so that's an issue. Second issue is somebody put sealant on all these gasket surfaces. So I was pulling this one off, and there's a little seal for that. And then this right here is an oil passage that goes up to the head. It had this big glob of goo blocking off half of the oil passage. So that's no good. That's not even the best part. Still got to clean all this stuff up. Oh, there was no steel gasket inside here. Just somebody thought that would work. So I've got to get in there and get all that garbage out. Running rich. That was a new plug I put in. Running rich. No big deal. Alright, so the head actually looks fine. This stuff will just come right off. So the head looks fine. Cam looks good. Yada yada yada. Now, we take a look at the cylinder. So the cylinder sits on just like this with the timing chain coming through that opening there. And for some odd reason, we've got a bunch of damage right there where the top ring comes up. And these pits that are further down, there's a few of them in there. Rings go right across that. So we're losing compression right there. I can catch my finger, my thumbnail on it. So this cylinder may have to be replaced. Get with the owner, see what he says, if he wants to order one. I do not know how that could have happened. Something was in there bouncing around. Just because this is the bottom, so it sits on the bike like this. And it looks as if there's several possible score marks right up and down the bottom. So I'm gonna have to tell him that this is probably condemned, which is disheartening. But that's where we're at on the top end of this. So I need to get all that done first before I split the side cover open and put in the heavy duty clutch. So may have to wait for parts.